Hey there, Schwermetallisch again. Yeah, last Thursday I had an interview with Rickard of the band The Generals. The Generals sound like, very, very aggressive and maybe a bit manic version of Motorhead, described as a cigarette with a death metal filter. So they say they play death and roll. I dig their stuff. It's melodic. It's got great riffs and melodies, and it's pretty rough on the edges. So you might like it if you like old school rock and roll and hard rock, and you will like it too if you're a death metal fan. So that's a good mix, I think. Yeah, we had a lot of fun. We had lot of stuff to talk about, and yeah, just check it out. Subscribe, like, share, comment, do what you have to do, and yeah, stay safe out there. Until next time. Of a band, The Generals, kick-ass death and roll band reminding me of somewhat very angry Motorhead. Hello, Rickard.
Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
That's great. I'm fine too. No one's hurt, so that is fine. No one's sick, at least
That's
now.
that's great. Great to hear.
First thing I realized is that I just watched a video of your band, and that beard just grew out of control.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's different with me. A few months ago I had way more beard in my face, but sometimes you think, that's not it's not even, so I will take something off here, and yeah, and you cut a bit too far, and you have
yeah, me
to
too.
cut the
Actually,
other.
I
Yeah,
cut I cut maybe 10 centimeters off this summer. Yeah, something like that. Because it was thin in the end. Same
yeah.
with the hair. I cut my hair. I need to grow it out again. It was too. Yeah, it was too thin, and my wife said you can't look like that. You need to start over. So okay, we'll see.
Yeah. What would the world look like if we had not the women in our life that tell us how we look and how we should not look when
Exactly.
going outside? I know exactly what you think and
Yeah,
feel. I got one like that too.
nice, nice.
But that's yeah. You can't without. It's a circle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, it's the same.
So, Richard, when did you decide to become a musician, and why heavy metal, and especially this death and roll kind of approach to metal?
Well, that's a big question, large question. I mean, I've always done music. Have musicians in my family, uncles, dad. They are older rock musicians, blues guys. So I grew up with it. Started playing guitar early and so on. But this heavy metal kind of thing, that's later on, of course. Um, and the whole death and roll label thing, that came with our debut album, really. Stand Up Straight. Before that, we just said we played hard rock. Um, but we didn't mind, and we went with it. Death and roll is cool, so that's fine. But maybe not as much death and roll these days as in the early days, though. More death metal now than death and roll, but the label sticks.
Yeah, what I checked out, it's like a really tough rock and roll, hard rock, with vocals that delve into the yeah death metal style.
Yeah,
So that's a yeah groovy kind of music.
yeah, it's kind of a rock and roll vibe, always present, more or less. Uh, some rock and roll guitar solos here and there and stuff like that. That brings the flavor of rock and roll to the death metal music we do. Really.
That's appreciated. I
Yeah.
like it.
Okay.
I like it more melodic most of the time. I'm just starting to begin. Just starting to begin. Yeah, I think that's bad English. I'm just beginning to
I
listen
understand
to.
what you mean. I'm not English either, so that's cool.
I'm at the beginning of beginning.
Yeah,
What?
yeah, that makes
Uh,
sense to me. Anyway.
yeah, I'm just starting to listen to extreme metal nowadays because I'm very focused on melodies and great vocals most of
Mm,
the time and yeah but I did lots of reviews the last 2 years, over 500 reviews I did, and it's becoming yeah you become bored.
yeah,
It doesn't matter how great a band sounds if you have 10 bands in a row that sound almost the same. You're
yeah,
starting to
sure.
think, okay, and now I need a heavy metal punch in the face yeah to
Yeah,
carry on with that stuff.
I see what you mean.
I think that's the reason why most people uh, someday land in the extreme stuff or find
Yeah,
themselves listening to
exploring
those.
other genres, and that's natural. I do it all the time too.
Yeah, I'm just starting out with it, but I'm very yeah. It's a thrill. It's a thrill for me to. I'm 40.
Mhm.
You see, I just turned 40 in November, and
Right.
it's a thrill for me to see that there are still bands and flavors and genres to discover
Yeah,
that
sure.
which I like. So speaking of flavors, what are your main influences as a musician and in this band, the Generals?
Well, yeah, that's the thing with the generals. We have a lot of different influence. Uh, I mean, I'm more. I like 90s American hardcore scene, New York scene, like Biohazard and Life of Agony and Cro-Mag and so on. That's big influence to me. Also Swedish hardcore like Raised Fist and Refused and stuff like that. That's when I started my first band back in '95. That I was a singer in a hardcore band that were heavily influenced by Refused, for example. So that stayed with me. Uh, Also, of course, the '90s metal scene in Sweden, the death metal scene with the Entombed and Dismember, the Stockholm side, and of course the Gothenburg sound as well. We are in the dead center of Stockholm and Gothenburg in Karlstad. So at the gates and Dark Tranquility and In Flames and all that, we like them all. So that with that said, we have all the members have also different influences, like all from '70s rock to the brutal, most brutal death metal you can see to punk. We have different backgrounds. That's what created this death and roll, uh, death metal sound with a death rock and roll flavor from the beginning. I mean, from the start back in '02 when we started the band, we wanted to play like more action rock, like helicopters and stuff like that. So we actually, I think it was a Spiritual Beggar song we played on the first rehearsal, just for have something to play. But the guy we wanted to play drums, he couldn't make it to that session.
Yeah.
So we had another guy that we were hanging out with. He was like, I can do the drums for today. Just you can play something. And that's Martin, who is the drummer today, of course, and he is the death metal guy. So right from the start, we had something we didn't plan. You know, we got a death metal drummer from day one to our action rock band. We were like, oh yeah, all right, let's go with the flow.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's more or less the backstory.
it's more like things fell into place.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, and we started to make songs right away. We had some ideas. Everybody had ideas, and all of a sudden we had a few songs after a few weeks. And then we had someone had heard we had started a band, and they wanted to book us for a show. We didn't even have a band name. We had like 5 songs and no band name. We were like, okay, let's do the show. So we did it, and after that we played everywhere. We were different times back then. We played everywhere in Sweden. We did like 40, 50 shows a year as a demo band. Uh, so we made our what do you say? We made us famous for being a live band, kind of during those first years, even.
Yeah, 18 years. That's a pretty long time
Yeah,
for
yeah,
today.
it is. It is.
That's a time span. Yeah, there were bands in my in my time that which I liked. I think they did 3 records like Steelwing.
Yeah,
I think they're also from Sweden, and
yeah,
they did 3 records and just vanished, just split up and vanished,
yeah.
and to never be seen again in yeah on that so yeah, on the stages, just
It's
like streams of blood. That's very tragic
it's
things
pretty
happening.
common. I mean, it's hard work to keep a band alive. It really is, and actually, it's 19 years. We are 20 years anniversary next year, 2022.
Yeah,
So we gotta
nice.
hope we can play live then.
Yeah, 19 years. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
21. I'm.
Mm.
I just realized that we have 2021.
Yeah,
Yeah.
new year, new beginnings.
I. So, as a band, what are your post-COVID plans?
uh, we are having there's a lot of plans going on right now, of course, with a new album coming out February 26th and all. But after that, there's not much plans. We have a few things cooking for 2022, but it's nothing official yet. There's hard to get stuff official
Yeah,
for now with the promoters and bookers, and they're how you say, they're not signing stuff until they're sure it will happen and stuff like that. So most things are like, yeah, maybe it happened, maybe not. We'll see. We keep working on it. We'll see. There's some tours and some single shows that we have, some festivals and stuff like that, but nothing on paper yet.
yeah.
So we'll
I
see.
think
Either we will tour or we will record a new album or something. I don't know.
I think the most realistic stuff you can do as a band at the moment is yeah, write music, and maybe if the situation and your location allows it to do streaming gigs, just
Yeah,
to just to keep yeah, just to
doing
keep people
something.
updated and
We have
in the
done
loop.
we've done two of those. One bigger production and one smaller with only us. And we will do one later on this spring if there won't be any live shows.
Yeah.
But it's not the same thing. But it's
No,
something.
no, no. It's just an PR trick. It's
Yeah,
an advertising trick
yeah,
to bring yourself into memory again and
yeah.
to
Keep
make
yourself.
people not forget that
Yeah,
you're there as a band.
that's true. But
But it's
you
good.
know, yeah, it's good. It's something, but it's not the kind of money we make when we tour. Example, we can't.
Ah, no,
We can
no.
only hope people will contribute with something. But you know, that's how it is. We want to go down to you guys tour. That's much more fun playing
Yeah,
Germany and
we would love to have you.
yeah, it's been a few years since we were there, so that's gonna be great when we can tour again.
My girlfriend always says I should not pretend to attend 10 shows a week once COVID is over because before COVID it wasn't like this too, and you were 2 gigs since I know you, and fuck that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to 1 show a week
yeah,
at
it's gonna be a
least.
lot of shows that once the COVID is gone. Every
Yeah, play in my living room. I
has
don't care.
a tour 7 days a week.
I think maybe some venues will go broke. Some
Yeah,
structural things will change. Will have to change because not everyone can maintain their locations, their venues, and
yeah, that's true.
without making money. That is logical. But I
Yeah,
think there will be some kind of new golden age of people playing, I don't know, on buildings like the Beatles,
mm,
stuff like that, just to go out there and play the fucking instruments.
yeah. I will see. I hope most of the venues will survive. Really hope so. Some of it closed already. Some ancient venues are gone. That's too bad, but maybe they reopen. We'll see.
Yeah, there will be new ones. Stuff will reopen.
Mm.
Things will change. I just I don't know if it's all positive. There will be downsides to all of this change, but it's like things will have to change.
Yeah.
I have to do a bit of light.
Okay.
Yeah. I just saw that my picture was really dark.
Okay. I didn't notice.
So I'm looking forward to that, and I think not everything will go to hell,
No,
and
no.
maybe some things will return in a bigger way than in the
Yeah.
last years.
Let's hope so.
So yeah, what's your favorite band, Richard?
My favorite band.
Yeah.
Whoa. Have a few.
Okay,
I
three.
I have uh, you see what it is.
I don't know if I recognize it.
That's the cover for River Runs Red album by Life of Agony.
Oh, I'm
American
I'm
Life
not
of
a
Agony.
I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
Um,
No. Maybe it's not the best band, but that's one of the main band that got me into heavy metal. To
I have
music.
to
So
say I don't know much of their stuff, so that is my excuse for not being a fan. Uh,
yeah, of course. But check them out. It's cool. It's very heavy for being released like 1991 or something.
I know one song.
Yeah, is it River Runs Red or?
No, the one song I know from Life of Agony is of course Let's Pretend.
What?
Let's Pretend.
Let's Pretend.
Yeah,
That's
that's
from
that's
the
the,
newer
the
album,
secret
right?
song.
Ah, okay, yeah.
But
But
I like that one.
yeah, yeah, they have some good stuff. But yeah, they mean a lot to me like that, like that. But maybe it's not a favorite band. Um, I mean, I have to go with some Swedish death metal bands. I like. Entombed, of course, and At the Gates. That's two of my biggest bands, I think. I like. But favorite bands is I like Vader a lot. Uh, Biohazard.
I got one bad memory when it comes to Vader.
Yeah.
We were at Wacken 2001,
Hmm.
and Vader played, and that was my first contact with that band ever.
Okay.
And I thought, okay, that sounds pretty brutal, cool. And like before Moses, the masses split before me,
Yeah. Okay.
and someone just ran up to me and punched me in the face,
Yeah.
full
Hey,
force.
I've seen that a few times. Yeah.
And it was like, okay, fuck it, I'm done with Vader.
Yeah, that's not too pleasant.
No.
But it's a good band, though.
Yeah. I will check them out again, but alone in my room with the doors closed and locked,
Of
maybe,
course, of course.
so no one enters and punches me in the
Yeah.
face. So
But it's hard like that to mention favorite bands. As I always get like that when I get the question if it's too many, like the classics also. I mean, Judas Priest and stuff like that. There's so many bands you need to mention in a question like that. So,
yeah,
what's your favorite band?
my favorite band, my favorite rock band is Queen
Yeah, good pick.
because it's I think the
It's
band
my wife's favorite band also.
I know I don't I think most of the lyrics um yeah I can sing along to almost any song they ever wrote.
Mm.
So that's that.
Mm.
And my favorite metal band was for a long time was Iced Earth, but yeah,
Ah,
John did that thing he shouldn't have
yeah,
done.
yeah,
That was quite stupid, and I'm a bit ashamed because
I see.
uh,
Yeah, but they still have made good music, but he's an ass.
yeah, he's kind of a bit fascist like that. I read a lot, and it's like, okay, there's stuff you cannot say
Yeah,
in an
exactly.
interview. It shouldn't be done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
But
too bad, too bad.
yeah, I still dig the music, and I will play it anyways. But I won't support his career in any way in the future. I can
Exactly.
promise that. But
Rest of the
aside from
band
that,
shouldn't they either?
yeah. Um, aside from that, I'm a big Metallica fan.
Yeah, who isn't?
Oh, lots of people really hate Metallica.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't imagine why one should hate them. I mean, they are the greatest thrash band of all time.
Yeah, I think it's the edgy kids. The edgy kids that say, no, I never liked them anyway. And it's
Yeah.
like, it's dead rock. No. No. They invented thrash metal along with Slayer, Anthrax, and Megadeth, so go fuck yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And I bet those guys think Anthrax is better. Those who say they hate Metallica.
Yeah, or they say, Children of Bottom is way harder and tougher and more brutal, and I
Uh,
like that. And yeah, but you can't deny the influence of a band like Metallica.
exactly.
It's stupid to say that, and
Yeah,
it's stupid to say they're a dead rock band.
I agree. Totally agree.
So, what is your dream lineup for a tour, yourself included?
Dream lineup. Is it bigger bands or smaller, or are we in the middle?
Never. It's a dream. It's all yours.
Yeah, that's a hard one, but we had talks with with some people about a tour that would be really cool, I think. But if it will happen, we never know. But it's kind of realistic. It's us, Leak, Swedish Leak, and Danish Beast.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
BAEST. Yeah, based. I know both bands.
yeah.
I reviewed two two outputs from Leak,
Mm,
and yeah, that everything fits with this band. It's like the artwork matches the feeling you get
yeah,
when you listen to the music. So that's fucking great. I really like that.
yeah. They're great guys, and so that trio will be really cool to do, and maybe it's doable too. But if you're dreaming, I would really like to tour with Dismember. That would be some, yeah, that would be a boy dream come true.
Dismember, Leak, Generals.
Yeah, why not? That's a good lineup.
I would have to buy lots of merch. Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. I learned to sew in quarantine. The lockdown hit Germany, and I thought, okay, maybe I will go crazy because I've got nothing to do.
mm,
So I asked my girlfriend if she can help me to learn how to sew patches on my vest,
yeah. Okay,
and yeah, she helped me, and YouTube helped us, and now I'm working on my third one.
nice. Yeah, I learned
It's
that in the military.
I never went to the military. It was like, yeah, I would have to cut my hair, and I got a really big problem with military-like authority.
I
If you
see.
scream at me, I might try to punch you, and that's not
Yeah, that's not gonna
well.
work.
Yeah. And I
I
know I
actually
would have to
actually
suffer.
met the guitarist that quit in 2016. That was original member. That guy, I met him in the military,
Ah,
and I joined his band that we had prior to Generals. And if I hadn't been in the military, there will be no Generals.
yeah, it fits. It fits. The generals.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ah, is that where the name comes from?
No, I wish. No, like I mentioned, we had a question for a show before we had a name, so we had to make up for a name, and we had General Electric's speakers. So we had, that's not a fun story at all.
It resulted all out of necessities.
We said we can, yeah, okay, we have it for this show, and then we decide what we're gonna have for name, actually a name, but it's stuck.
Reminds me a bit of the origin story of the Rocketeer.
Okay.
It was like they had a reporter at the comic book movie.
Mm.
A reporter asked yeah the owner of that what is it like a Flugplatz
Yeah, airport.
airport, yeah, the owner of the private airport, uh, who the figure was that saved the man out of the plane, and he had absolutely no idea how to call him, and there was an advertisement for Pioneer,
Yeah.
and he said, his name is the Rocketeer.
Yeah. I
Great
mean,
movie.
why not?
I think it's on Disney Plus.
Okay.
So if you don't know that movie, you should
Yeah,
check it out.
of course.
It's from
I think I know what it is, but I haven't seen it.
it's from the same director that did the first Indiana Jones movie
All right.
and the first Captain America movie. So that fits. I think he's best when he does something in the 40s.
Mm, cool.
So that that were all of my questions for today.
All right. Yeah, that's nice.
Thank you very much for taking the time for a little interview and
Yeah, thanks for having me.
what shall I say? Beard on.
Yeah, I mean, this is nothing compared to our drummer.
Oh my.
Yeah, he has 3 times longer than me.
What?
Yeah, down to his belt buckle.
Okay. I don't think my beard would grow that long.
Yeah, I'm on a mission to see how long beard I can have.
I think
We'll
my
see.
girlfriend would not agree to me growing a beard as long as yours is. She likes my beard, but if it grows too long, it's like, hey, you look like a homeless person. Stop it. And she's
No,
kind of
you look
right.
like a metalhead.
It's like I have to make it short on the sides
Yeah, yeah, of course.
because
Trim it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
look like a hamster.
Yeah, that's nice. You go. Grow the full beard, man.
Yeah, I will grow it all out, and when I come out of the lockdown, I will be beard number one in this city.
Yeah. When we come down for our first show to play in Germany, then we hook up and we'll see who has the longest beard.
That's a deal.
Yeah. What
Make
town
it
are you
so.
in? What town are you in?
I live in Herne. Herne is between Essen and Dortmund.
All right. Yeah.
In the
Essen. We played Essen. I think we played Essen.
yeah.
That we're
Just wanted to say like that Dortmund and Essen are the most likely places to play for a band that is playing the Ruhr area.
yeah. What's the venue in Essen called?
Turok.
Turok. Yes, we played Turok. Yeah.
Yeah, great.
One time we played there. That was awesome.
Yeah, come back there. I know exactly where that is.
Yeah. It
I
was
will be there
great,
probably.
and it was a bar down to the corner. We had the after party at that bar. Awesome, cool bar. Also, yeah, it was a great night.
That's Café Nord.
Yeah, maybe so. There's a lot of
Yeah,
metalheads there.
it's on the corner and they play heavy metal all
Yeah,
night. Yeah,
exactly.
and they have great food.
Yeah, I have no idea. It was only liquid.
They
They
have
had the great beers. A lot
yeah,
of,
they have great beer, but they also have fries and chili and salads and baguettes. They have everything. It's
that
really
was
great to
nice.
eat
Yeah,
there.
we were there, the whole crew and everyone. Just when Turok closed, we were there until the bus was going. We were there as long as we could. I remember it was a great night, playing
Yeah,
flipper and all that.
yeah. Next time I will join you after the show, and we will have a beer at Café Nord, and I show you the best fries. They have really great fries.
Nice. Also, I think when I think of it, there was a record store on the other side of the road from that cafe down.
Yeah,
We were there also, and I remember buying some T-shirts and stuff like that. We had a few hours off. It must have been that place.
I forgot the name of that record store, but I know we have a record store in the Ruhr area that is called Hard Plastic.
I don't know.
I think that is in Dortmund, I think. But
Okay,
I
yeah,
know exactly where that record store is. You mentioned it's
yeah,
just across the road on the right side.
yeah. Some green area, and then it's there. Yeah, I know. That was a great. I know. No, I haven't thought of this since I was there. I just remember all this stuff right now. Yeah, it was great. We hope we can get there some time again.
Yeah, I think if the tour will come together with Based and with a leak
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah,
with anyone else,
yeah.
don't care. Just come to Essen and we'll work out.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, we will make it so,
Yeah.
as Captain Picard always says.
Yes.
So okay, then I will wish you a nice evening
Yeah, and you too.
and see you next time.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers and stay safe.
You too. Bye.
Thanks, bye.